shots on goal, and then he got the empty net goal for the win. So he actually had to work for it too. Carried the puck down the right wing side. The guy rode him out. He just carried it. The guy rode him until he got behind the net. He finally, the guy was just riding under the board the whole time. He finally kind of the puck squirted, free throw behind the net. Well, his teammate, Phillips paying attention to him, came flying this way. So when the guy finally rode him out, and the puck squirted this side. The defenseman that was pinning him against the board said he wanted to put it in the net. Saw the other guy coming in and he freaked, so then he let my son go. And he went to the other guy, and the other guy just came flying and he got the puck, he just banked it off the back of the board right back to my son, and he just go there and scored. The guy just figured this tapped away. So I asked him after the game, I said, is that the easiest goal you ever scored? And he said, no. He goes, crying loud, he goes, I had his skates arm on the board, that kid was just checking me over and over. I said, yeah. I said, they didn't have to do anything. I said, Anthony just had it. He just stopped it in. He's like, well, I suppose. So now they got to play Hibbing, and that's going to be a tough week.
Get a Christmas tree outside a lamp home?
What? Almost looks like the MP tree. actually, it's right over here, just past this pillar over here. On the other side of the pillar, right here.
Probably be better just going on that side. What do you think? Is sitting watching, you can't see anything from here.
Yeah, they can go right up against the glass here.
I wonder if like can. I mean, if you went over there, if you got the railings, you can look through and you can see the bullets.
No, but that's what that's good for. So,
Yeah, so that's looking good. See,
yeah, so I gotta do
John's
something.
still worried that they're going to come in there, UPS says, and they're not going to throw just some like 70% discount or something. So goodness, there's money in house. I said, well, that's what they do. That's what they do. I talked to him at lunch there with John. I don't think we do anything with the pricing. I said, if they come in and it's enough savings over what we got, so be it. I said, I don't think we go back. I said, it sounds like they're pissed at UPS right now.
Yeah, they obviously, based on what he said yesterday,
I said, it seems like they're going to give us a shot, so I think we just go with what we got. And
so I thought originally you were saying that it was going to be January 3rd, not January 30th.
30. March 3rd is what I want. I want to start March 3rd. So then it would be, so we see that.
This way he said January 3rd. That's why I was freaking out. It was January 3rd.
And I talked to Brody today. And start doing next week.
Yeah, I saw Randy on that.
Okay, so yeah, he's going to help with that. And then, what else did I have?
Yeah, I visited with Randy for about a half hour.
Oh, is like a mass switch this weekend.
Do I need to integrate that with the others?
Yeah, I told her just I didn't know.
Is, what's his name, Myron doing it for them too?
Yeah.
And, just have him have Myron email me and tell me when he's ready. Because it's probably going to end up being just the exact same code. They just drop it in there and we get it going.
They're gonna start doing that. So.
Yeah, my boss, by the way, I don't know if John said it today. I think he said to you, good evening. So what are we going to have tonight? What do you think?
Lots of goals.
Lots of goals.
Hopefully, some better play in their zone. And Smalley's been working with them on the new board too.
You got the plates on. Let's just right here now.
Yeah, they switched the second seven since I was up here earlier.
They're always like that.
Yeah, they're always like that, but maybe it just seems darker because we're always under that walkway.
Well, it seems bright here now.
But, yeah, this is going to really stink, though, because we can't see it, no offense. But with this, what's with the banner?
I don't know. It was here when I got here.
Man, we're not going to see anything.
Can we take it out?
Can we take it down? Is it just tied on?
It's not ours.
I don't think I'm gonna matter anyway. I'll just stand up. Even if it's down, you can't see. Because I can just cut around the corner here. I can sit like this. You can sit, here. You can sit.
Will your headsets reach?
Check the levels. Check one, check one, check. Check one, check one, check one. Microphone check. Check one, check.
Sound good? Does that sound good? Oh, I'm too loud.
Check.
That's probably pretty good. Yeah, I'm right at the middle there.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, we're ready.
All
All right, welcome to the Heritage on a Friday night.
I was going to say an eve of New Year's Eve.
Yeah, boy, usually it's a Sunday night, but we're here on a Friday night. Let's get into starting lineups right away. Oh, we got a chance for the Clydesdale. Number 19, that's going to be Bryce Gustafson. Number 10, Cody Stetton. Number 7, David Tierce. Number 37, Keith Tomasoni. And number 23, Andrew Doig. In the net tonight, number 29, Evan Jamar.
Wow, it's not too often. We haven't been seeing Jamar too much this season, so
No.
that's kind of a change. You got the other side too, or you want me to take it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, for the Ironheads here coming down from the range tonight, we got number 4 on D, Ryan Stevens, or actually, I'm sorry, Riley Daly. We got number 23, Emilio Botello. Number 26, Benjamin Brouillard. Number 7, Patrick Campbell from Townier. And then the last one.
Looks like number 20.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. That's going to be Sailor Preston. And here we go with the national anthems. Well, Stacy, if anything, going into tonight's game, you know, you're going to typically see a couple things between these two teams. One, typically a lot of goals, and two, it's usually a lot of fights, too. At least lately, it's been pretty rough the last couple of games we've had with these guys, at least down here at the Heritage, that's for sure. So
I agree, and with the goals, they got number 33, Colton Ismail, in the net tonight.
Yep.
Coming in with a record of 2-12. Let's go.
Yeah, part of that though is, I mean, you know, they've just struggled all year with defensively, and you know, when you're seeing 40 and 50 shots a game, that makes it pretty tough.
I'm sure it does.
So, all right, sporting the red jerseys tonight here at home. That's kind of different too. Usually we're used to seeing the white jerseys here at home, so it's kind of nice. Oh, they gotta flip them around, huh? Oh, all right. So we're gonna be seeing the Reds here the rest of the year then. So that's kind of a nice look. And
well, we're going to start things off with the face-off. We're going to have Gustafson going against Brouillard, and puck control by the Ironheads. Out it comes. Clydesdale's pick it up. Here comes Gustafson crossing the blue line over to Tomasoni. Tomasoni tries throwing it towards the net from the right circle, knocked away by number 26, Brouillard. Puck stays down in the zone. Doig has it to Tomasoni. Right circle moving in. Close range. Gustafson and a goal right off the bat. There's a start for you.
Yeah, first shot in the net. That's what you like. You know, Gustafson, it was funny. He actually should have had a quality shot, you know, even way before that. But the puck was bouncing. It was a nice little drop pass from Tomasoni. But it was nice for him to hold it in, and just they worked that 2-on-1 perfect. And Gustafson, wide open in front of the net, had basically half the net to put it in, and he made work of that. He put it right in.
So 23 seconds into the first period, Clydesdales go up 1-0 over the Ironheads. Back we go, face off, center ice. Puck control by the Clydesdales, sent down into the zone. Morissette picks it up right in front of the net to Mershon, throws another slap shot towards the net, puck just laying out front. And the net comes off the peg. It's going to stop the play. Boy, another golden opportunity.
You know, he had absolutely no idea that puck was sitting in front of him there. The interesting thing, though, is I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty on that, because that was pretty obvious that Ironhead defender knocked that net off because of that loose puck sitting there.
So we're going to get a face-off just outside the Ironhead zone. Mershon against Skolnick. Puck gets kicked all the way back down into the Clydesdale zone, and we're going to get an icing call.
Yeah, it's nice to see Jamar get the start tonight, too. We haven't seen a whole lot of that, so hopefully see some fire in his step there.
He comes in with a record of 1-1. Boy, I thought he was in the net more than that so far.
Yeah.
So face-off down in the left circle, Ironhead zone. Scott for the Clydesdales. Puck laying there. Ironheads come out with it. Puck comes back out to center ice. Mershon has it. Over to Mashad. And what are we going to go whistle for? Offsides here?
Yep, that was going to be an offside call. Well, good thing is he's staying consistent with the lines here the last several games, and at this point in the season too, these kids should be really starting to get comfortable skating with each other.
Yep. Here's Beeson against Skolnick. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Drop back into their own zone, trying to get something set up here. Now they're bringing it up, crossing the red line into the Clydesdale zone. Chris Palm on the defense. There's a shot by number 9. Knocked away by Jamar. Shot again. And smothered that time by Jamar.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to see.
Yeah, no rebound.
No rebounds, that's right. Yeah, you can take the face-offs all day long as long as you're not giving them those second and third opportunities.
Here's Skolnick against Gustafson. Left circle, Clydesdale zone. Puck comes back out to the blue line. Carl Poss chasing after it for the Ironheads. Now Gustafson picks it up, sends it over to Tomasoni. Doig has it to Gustafson. Gustafson squirting it up through center ice, down into the Ironhead zone. Tomasoni chasing after it.
Oh,
puck thrown high in the air. Ironheads come on with it, 2-on-1 breakaway. Shot left circle, knocked up in the air. Just gets outside the net. Clydesdales pick it up. Nifty little move by Stetton. Stetton comes up the near side, crossing the blue line. Left circle, he's got Tomasoni out front. Trying the wrap around, can't find anything. Sends it back out to Olsen, loses it. They have to clear it again. Come back out. Everybody get back on sides here. There's a long pass. Yeah. Olsen controlling the puck, throws it down in the Ironhead zone. We're going to get a line change for the Clydesdales.
Yeah, you haven't seen as much of those long breakout passes here these latter games that we saw early on in the season, but they just about made that one click there.
Here's Clydesdales have it behind the net down in the Ironhead zone. Puck comes back out. Misplayed. They're going to get a line change. Nope, they're going to stay on out there. Scott and Morissette chasing after it. Nice check into the boards by Morissette. Thrown out front. Mershon was there just off his stick.
I don't know if you noticed this, but he's got Mashad playing defense here tonight.
Yeah, that's a little different.
That's kind of a different change there.
Here's Riley Daly trying to set things up for the Ironheads. They throw it down, but Clydesdales steal it. Here's Armstrong crossing the blue line into the Ironhead zone. He's got Fontaine breaking towards the net.
Near corner.
Yep, now puck hung up on the near side in the corner. Just outside the left circle. Ironheads come out with it. Long pass across the other side to number 20. That's Taylor Preston. He picks it up, throws it towards the net, wide left. I don't know why the red light's on, but
I think someone's not getting paid enough down there. They forgot to turn it off.
Patrick Campbell picks it up for the Ironheads. Tries to make a long pass up ahead. Can't get it. Here's 23, Emilio Bathello.
Yeah, he's the one that's always kind of been the thorn in our side. He's the one that always seems like that puck always ends up on his stick.
Here Tomasoni has it, feeds it to Gustafson, 2-on-1 breakaway, over to Stetton. Tried to make the pass to Gustafson, no reason for that. He was totally covered. Now the Ironheads come out with it. Crossing the red line now. Quick skate, number 9, Christopher Andre takes a shot in the goal. Boy, Andre was breaking away on that. He had his mind made up. He was going towards the net, made a little move to the right, swung it back to the left, took the shot right over the right shoulder of Jamar to tie things up at 1.
Yeah, well, it was tough on that play there, too. Boy, when he came through the neutral zone, he turned on the jets, and he just blew by our defender. And at that point, I think he just caught Jamar off guard because Jamar was back in the net. And that's tough on those type of plays because you're not able to cut that angle off, and he just buried it. We got a timeout, referee's timeout here, but is it black? Well, now that's kind of interesting. Why would the Ironheads be calling their timeout so early in the game? Yeah,
I don't know why they're getting a timeout. That seems very early in the ball game. 15:29 left in the first period.
Especially right after you tie the game up. Normally if you give up a goal or 2 goals or something, you're calling your timeout just to kind of rally the troops. But
maybe the coach saw something that worked on that play, and he wants to say, all right, here's what we're doing. This is what we did.
Well, I'll tell you that Christopher Andre, I mean, he made that play happen. It was amazing how he just turned the jets on coming through the neutral zone. He just blew by.
Yep. So we're going to get a face-off. Benjamin Brouillard going against 17 for the Clydesdales, Dylan Mershon.
Yeah, which is interesting. It's kind of interesting seeing the C on Mershon's jersey.
Yeah.
That's kind of a different. You got to get used to that.
There's Clydesdales controlling the puck center ice. Now they lose it to Brouillard. Gets checked down. Puck thrown down behind the net. Clydesdales come up with it. Tierce has it, looking to set things up. Here comes Tierce. Sends it over to Doig. Doig to Mershon. Off to Morset. Crossing the blue line into the Ironhead zone. Got Mershon breaking, but fake pass. Takes a shot. Knocked away by Ishmael. Boy, that was a good opportunity there. It faked everybody out. I thought he was going to be heading over to Mershon to cover that defense. And he took the shot himself.
Yeah. There's times when that's an okay play. I mean,
here comes Scott crossing the blue line for the Clydesdales. Left circle. Feeds it up front to Mershon. And a goal! That was off a rebound. I think it hit the goalie. And it looked like it was stopped, but somehow it kept going and got through into the net.
Well, which was kind of interesting on that play because Scott really didn't have a whole lot of speed. He just took it to the outside and drew that defender out on him and left him wide open in front of the net. And the funny thing, the pass was perfect. It was right on the tape. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot. Goalie got a glove on it, but it kind of bounced off his glove, came down, and just dribbled into the net.
Well, it almost seems like we know what we're talking about. We said it was going to be high scoring.
That's right. We didn't think 5 minutes into the game. We got 3 goals already.
So 2-1, Clydesdales ahead, 14:32 left in the first period. And back at it we go. Here comes Armstrong. Crossing a blue line into the Ironhead zone. Maintains control of the puck. Gets it to Beeson. Beeson tries to backfeed it to Blaskow. Can't get it to him. Ironheads come up with it. Now puck comes back out. Thrown back down to the Ironhead zone.
But on plays like we've been seeing tonight, I do got to say this. The Clydesdales have been showing on these 2-on-1s some extreme patience and holding on to that puck and just making some nice passes. We've had 3 or 4 good opportunities on odd man breaks here, and that's what you like to see.
Oh, yeah.
Up off the, coming back here, I don't know if you noticed it here just about a minute ago. That puck was coming out of the zone here, and Mershon, the puck was clearly over his head. And he knocked it down, and the refs let it go. I thought, how in the world did they not call a high stick on that?
Yeah, I thought it was offsides on us, too, a little while ago, too. I thought Beeson crossed the line before Armstrong did, but
they're being very gracious
lenient tonight. Yeah. Here's a face-off just outside the Ironhead zone. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Brought down now, crossing the red line into the Clydesdale zone. It goes. Jamar tries to cover it up, misplays it. Now just kicks it out to the side. Doig comes up with it, look for a long pass. Had Stetton come up the near side, but broken up. And puck goes back down into the Clydesdale zone, right corner. Centered out front, nobody there for the Ironheads. Here comes Doig into neutral ice, passes to Stetton. Takes a long shot from just inside the blue line and corralled in by Ismail.
You know what would have been funny on that last play there when Doig was coming out of the zone? He actually could have been a 2-on-1 there, and it banked. He actually passed it off that his own guy's skates there. You know, the funny thing would have been is if he would have banked that and it would have gone off a guy's skate and had a breakaway. That would have been hilarious.
Could have.
And very likely could have happened too, the way that thing hit. He could turn around and say he planned to do that.
Yeah. So we're going to face off down in the left circle, down in the Ironhead zone. Puck control, long shot by Mashad, knocked away by Ismail. Puck stays down in the zone. Now Ironheads have it, throw it up, crossing the blue line. 26 heads Brouillard, he loses it to Olsen. Olsen sends it down to Smith. Now it's picked up again by the Ironheads. Clydesdale steal it. Here comes Fontaine. Almost gets checked down. Makes a little move. Loses the puck. 17 for the Ironheads. Pick it up. That's Carl Poss. He sends it down in the Clydesdale zone. But the Ironheads need to get a line change. Here's Fontaine scooting up the far side, crossing the blue line.
Boy, he just snuck through.
Boy, he had Blaskow breaking towards the net. Couldn't get it to him, though. Now it's controlled by the Ironheads. Line change for the Clydesdales. Puck intercepted by Mershad. He's going to take it himself, swing it around behind the net, down in their own zone. Now he's breaking up towards the middle, coming hard. Long pass up ahead to Morissette. Morissette left circle, pulls up. And taken away. Sailor Preston throws one towards the net. Again, misplayed by Jamar.
Yeah,
Either catch it or get it out of there.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I don't know if he's got just a little bit of butterflies there. I mean, that's a couple of them now that just dribbled in on that. That he should be able to just kind of corral them and cover them.
Yeah.
And then what's even worse about it is the fact that it's one that he's having a hard time controlling them, but he's pushing them right out to the Ironhead guys.
Yeah.
One of these times he's going to really have himself in trouble.
So we're going to get a face-off down in the Clydesdale zone, left circle. It's going to be number 8, Casey Skolnick for the Ironheads, and 19, Gustafson for the Clydesdales. Puck comes out, controlled by the Ironheads. Sent out to number 21 at the blue line. He feeds it over to 20. Left circle. Trying to set some up here, back out to the blue line. He's got Skolnick hanging right in front of the net. They're trying to get it into him. Moving. There's puck throwing, and it's going to go high up and out of play.
And he is a big boy. Man, you look at him, and holy cow, it's tough to move him. 6'4", 210. That's right. I think last time when we were here and they were playing these two guys, we were talking about him. How
he get Hunter Scott on him or something.
Yeah, Williams.
He's about equal.
Williams
isn't here tonight. No, he's out. All right, here's Skolnick again facing up against Armstrong. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Boy, 21. Dario Torres is looking to take a shot there. There's a shot at the net and a goal! Boy, how did that get through? All kinds of traffic out in front of the net. But number 20, that Sailor Preston, throws it from outside the left circle, and it crosses over the left shoulder of Jamar.
Well, and you know what? I'll tell you, obviously, Skolnick didn't take that shot. But he's the reason that puck went in the net. I mean, you get a big black jersey like that standing in front of you. You know, as soon as he went to take that shot, Jamar went down, and he didn't even see it. But he should have just stayed up. And although they still need to move him in front of the net, if he's standing there in front of the net, you got to take him out of there.
Yeah. So with 11:15 left in the first period, we're all knotted up at 2. Back to action we go. Here comes Ironheads 2-on-2. That was a pass over to Christopher Andre. He couldn't control it. Clydesdale's come up with it. Scott trying to get it out of their own zone. Can't do it. He's getting harassed left and right down there. On the near board, there's a shot by 23. Boy, that was so slow. I don't think you even registered on the radar gun if you had one going on that.
It's a little faster than that, but that was a nice, easy one. He was playing first base on that.
Yeah, that was just a lob over. Here you go. Warm up a little bit. Here's a face-off right circle down the Clydesdale zone. Controlled by the Clydesdale. Hunter Scott picks it up. Tries to make a long pass over to Morset. Intercepted. But the Clydesdales come up with it here. Pass over to Olson. Olson. Boy, that would have been a nice pass to Morset, but Mershon broke it up for some reason. Here comes Scott. Sends it over to Morset. Morset back to Mershon.
Nice
Coming up the middle. There's a shot from just inside the blue line. High, wide left. Another shot by Scott from the left circle. That goes wide left. Scott picks it up behind the net. Little dish off to Morset. He's got Mershon hanging out front. Now Mershon picks it up. Left circle.
Oh, he went to do a cycle and he didn't have anybody breaking down low.
Nice job by Benjamin Brulard to break things up back there. Clydesdale's had pretty good control of it, but he's stuck his stick in there. Now here comes the Ironheads down the other way. Gets in close range, but knocked away by Gustafson. Nice defense there.
Boy, that's that Carl Poss.
He made that nifty little move and got in within 10 feet of that net.
He actually made two real nice moves. Boy, Gustafson got manhandled there, but he still was able to hold on to the puck and just about get a real good shot off.
Yeah, lost his glove, but he's got it now. Back at it they go. Here come the Ironheads. There's a pass over to number 4. That's Riley Daly. Crossing in the blue line. Gets by him. Now through the left circle. Olson picks it up for the Clydesdales. He was coming hard, but then must have nicked a net or something. Kind of lost his footing for a second. Daly throws him towards the net.
Boy, it's almost as if they're trying to exploit the fact that Machad's a forward playing defense, because whenever he's out there, they go to that left side.
Yeah. Here comes Stetton racing up the near side, tries to make a move at the blue line, gets it by him. Puck goes down into the zone. Now it's hung up on the left circle. Ironheads come out with it. Long pass again over to the far side. Daly throws it down into the zone. Time for a line change. Tierce picks it up for the Clydesdales. Got Tomasoni out in front. Nice pass. Drops it back to Tierce. He throws it down into the zone. Ironheads pick it up. Here comes Emilio Botello. Now Tierce throws it down in there again.
Bad hop off the boards there.
Yeah, Ishmael come out from behind the net. Doig has it at the blue line, far side. Now he loses it. Oh, nice defense there by Doig. Just stuck a stick in there to keep it down in the zone. Beeson.
Nice job for Beeson. Work through that check on the boards.
Yeah. There's a long pass over to Brouillard. He takes a shot from the blue line, but hits right into the knee of Tierce. That didn't go anyplace.
Yeah, you can see he was grimacing on that. That one hurt.
Doig picks it up, trying to set something up for the Clydesdales down in their own zone. Hanging behind the net. Now he passes over to Armstrong, near side. Intercepted by Brouillard. Nice job there. But Beeson picks it up now, racing to the far side into the neutral zone and sends it down into the Ironhead zone. Going to get a line change for the Clydesdales. Out comes Stetton and Fontaine and Smith. There's a pass down in the zone. Nice glove by Tierce there to control it. Boy, that looked like it could have been a good breakaway. I don't know why they didn't start going a little bit harder that time, but here comes Fontaine now. One guy in front of him takes a shot and gloved in by Ismail. That was a good shot. He was probably within 20 feet of the net, threw one up there.
Well, and actually, Fontaine did a good job too. That pass actually was behind him, and he was able to actually tip it from behind and back up to us and protect it and keep it up. I mean, yeah, you don't like him to see him taking shots that far away.
Yeah.
But that play very likely couldn't have even happened if he wouldn't have actually kept that puck in front of him, tip in front of him.
Back to action we go. Clydesdale's now controlling the puck down in their own zone. We're going to get a icing call, it looks like. So we'll get a face-off back down in the Ironhead zone, left circle.
So far, not too bad of a crowd here tonight. I mean, I think it kind of helps too having a squirt tournament right next door. Hopefully get a couple of those folks floating in from over there.
And school out of session too. A lot of people looking for stuff to do now. It's been a week.
Yeah, with all the colleges gone and everything.
Yep. Here's the face-off, controlled by the Ironheads. Sent over to far boards. Mershon over there trying to get it. Morset also. Now Chris Palm picks it up at the blue line. Puck stays down in the Ironhead zone. Intercepted. Here's a pass up ahead to number 9, Christopher Andre. He takes a shot wide right. Had some heat on that one. There's a shot by number 11 wide left from the blue line. Boy, some long shots.
I was going to say, they're taking a lot of 50-footers.
Here comes Hunter Scott racing up the near side across the blue line. Tries to take a shot. Knocked away by number 6, Ryan Stevens, before it gets off. Gustafson takes a shot from outside the left circle, wide right. Chris Palm picks it up on the far side. He's got Gustafson hanging right out in front of the net if he can find him. Now the puck gets kicked out to the red line. Everybody's going to have to come back onside. Ryan Palm decides to take
knocked his stick right
Ryan
out of his
Palm
hand.
takes a shot from the red line and knocks the goalie stick right out of his hands. Puck goes wide left. Ironhead's trying to get it out of there. Can't do it. Here comes Thomasoni. He's got Stetton right out front. Pass over
beautiful.
again to Thomasoni, and he can't make it happen.
That goalie, I mean, the goalie made a nice play on that, going from his right to his left. He had to slide to his right and then back to his left. I mean, that line so far this game has definitely looked real good on these odd man breaks. They've showed patience. They moved the puck, and boy, oh boy, I think Thomasoni's wondering where in the world did he come from to kick the leg out on that? Because it was a beautiful pass.
There's a face-off. Gustafson against Leavitt. Right circle down in the Ironhead zone. Ironheads do control it. Trying to pass it up ahead, but intercepted by Stetton. He takes a shot from the far side blue line. That goes wide left. Gustafson picks it up for the Clydesdales. Going around behind the net, tries to pass it around. This one gets through all the way down. It goes.
That's going to be icing there.
Yeah, icing again we go.
Well, we got 5 minutes left in the period here. It's interesting, too. I know we were kind of commenting about that timeout with Chelios. But you know what? It actually probably was a smart thing, because up to that point we had about 3 or maybe 4 2-on-1s on their goalie, even though they had just scored.
Yep.
You notice, really, that last odd man break was the only one we've had since he called that timeout.
Yeah, I'm going to jinx it right here. Pretty clean game. No penalties so far. Puck comes out to Olsen. Ironhead zone. He feeds it up to Thomasoni. Throws it towards the net again. Wide right. Goes on the far net. Machad chasing after it. Stetton picks it up. Keeps it down in the zone. Now he makes a move towards the net. He's got Gustafson out front. Puck goes around behind the net. Far corner. Thomasoni. Nice check. On number 6, Ryan Smith. Again.
Look at this. You may have jinxed this here.
Trying to get it out of the zone. They get it back out to neutral ice. Machad picks it up at the red line and dumps it back down into the Ironhead zone.
Yeah, Thomasoni and Ryan Stevens, they were mixing it up there a little bit.
There's a long pass up ahead to number 26, Brouillard. Jamar picks it up off the misfire. Now Machad cuts in front of Jamar. Knocks it up ahead to Stetton. Stetton tries to make a long pass across the ice to Blasko, but can't get it to him. Once again, Clydesdale's looking to set something up. Long pass.
And it was tipped by
Ironhead. Yeah, so that was down.
Almost off his skate, so that waved off the icing.
So Stetton has it. Here's Blasko hanging out front in the net. Ironhead steal it, red line, throw it down, knocked away, wide right of the net by Jamar. Puck down in the far corner, now sent around. Blasko loses it, he had it, but lost it to Skolnick. Thrown out front, Skolnick has it, close range, left circle, right off of the chest of Jamar, knocked away. Another shot from the blue line, intercepted by Doig. He gets it to Armstrong, time to get it out of the zone, boys. Beeson has it. Loses it. Skolnick has it. Oh, tried to get a nice quick pass up to Justin Beckton. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, couldn't quite feather it through there.
No, boy, had him too if he could have got it to him. Mershon picks it up for the Clydesdales. Here comes Hunter Scott, left side. There he is, 17, Mershon. Boy, had him up front, breakaway right at the net. Just lost the puck. Mershon throws it back to Morissette. Morissette takes a shot wide left. Intercepted by Doig. He's in the right place at the right time there. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Have to get everybody back outside.
Boy, that's
they had a good opportunity there. Mershon and Hunter Scott just skated by the puck, couldn't get it
Oh!
back the other way. Nice save by Jamar. Boy,
No!
oh, and it goes in.
Oh.
Somehow went back to Skolnick, and he just flips it in. Holy
Boy.
cow, that was a beautiful save by Jamar, but then it
The
came
puck dribble,
back.
yeah, the puck dribble. What happened is he slid to his right, made a great save because that guy was wide open. Made just a great save, and the puck just dribbled into the corner, and he just more or less swatted it back, and it went off of his skate,
Oh,
into the net.
brutal.
And and I was just gonna really say too that line there, 2 shifts in a row where Hunter Scott actually had opportunities on odd man breaks, and he just laid the pass perfect. I mean, he nailed it too. We had a good quality opportunity down here, and that's how it always goes. You get a great opportunity at one end, and it usually results in a goal at the other.
So at 2:25
Here we
left
go
in
again.
the first period. Here comes Fontaine on a breakaway to Stetton. Stetton has it, takes a shot, goes wide left, gets checked into the boards behind there, and puck comes back out to the Ironheads. A little over 2 minutes left in the period. Ironheads up 3-2 over to Clydesdales. Puck goes all the way back down in the Clydesdale zone.
Icing.
We'll get an icing call, and that'll bring it back down.
Yep.
So we'll get a face-off down in the Ironhead zone, right circle.
We got Chilio starting to bark here down.
Beeson against Brouillard. Puck controlled by the Clydesdale. Here comes Armstrong. Boy, should have kept coming, loop around. Ironheads take it. Pass up ahead to 17. Crossing the blue line over the middle. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here.
Yep, it's going to be a trip.
Trip, yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's going to give him a hook. He's actually going to give him a hook. Yep. That's going to be Olsen going in for a hook, which really he almost had to do because he had jumped around him.
Yeah.
And he had a step on him. You know the tough thing, and it seems like more often than not it's the case, we go into these intermissions like this, and you look at it, the opportunities we've had in this period, just quality
yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, they should have at least one more goal.
Oh,
There's a face-off down in the Clydesdale zone. Machad comes out of there with it for a second. Now he loses it, gets it back. Doig tries to slap it out of there, can't do it. Riley Daly calling for it. He's got it. Blue line, near side. Now he sends it around to all the way around the boards over to 26, Brouillard. Close range here. We're talking within about 15 feet. Middle of the circle, knocked away. Ironheads on a power play. Boy.
what now?
You see that guy just sit? How can he sit right there? He's like in the crease.
How could Doig? Well, he wasn't in the crease, but how could Doig just let him stand there?
Yeah.
For crying out loud!
Knock him.
I mean, jeez.
He was in
That's
the blue.
He wasn't in the blue, but that's just brutal. I mean, it's like.
What are they doing here now?
Well, they're actually going to call.
stick.
I think
No?
they're going to call in the crease.
Yeah,
But-
I thought he was in there. Here's a face-off outside the Clydesdale zone.
But you got to move them. You got to move them.
Yeah. Here comes Skolnick, left circle.
I don't know if you noticed this, but the only time he's on the ice is.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty. They're going to call a penalty on Tomasoni on that. What was the matter with that check?
They're going to call a charge? Calling a charge. Oh, come on.
Well, I don't know about that one. Well, 58 seconds left in the period. It's going to be 5-on-3. They are going to have to bear down.
Wow.
How about you just line up all 3 guys in front of the net?
Well, I can guarantee you where number 8's going. Look at this. He's not going to go anywhere. Look at this.
Why can't you do that?
Look at Jamar. Did you see Jamar?
Yeah.
The puck hit the net, and he's still.
He didn't even know where it was.
Yeah. It's like, come on, you got to move him. You got to move him.
And the goalie can't hit Skolnick?
Oh, he absolutely can, but he'd probably get a penalty.
Oh.
But
boy, that was a good little face-off there. Kicked it all the way almost back down in the Ironhead zone. Here comes the 21 crossing the blue line now. Right circle. Takes a shot.
Off the
Again,
mat.
rebound. There's another shot. Puck still alive in front of the net. Knocked away
See
by...
that right here? See that right there? That would have been the situation where the ref's looking to the corner, where Jamar just turns around and gives him a shot right in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
You give him a shot. Because the ref's looking up the ice. The puck's moving up the ice, and you give him a shot, and I guarantee you, he'll back up.
Sure.
Or, he'll back out of
Oh, yeah. There's a shot by Skolnick. High, wide right. Now he's hanging out front again. Tierce knocks it away that time. Nice check into the boards there by Tierce. Puck hung up on the near side in the corner. Now Ironheads come out with it. 6 seconds left in the period. 21 takes a shot from the blue line right side. Now they lose it. Boy, they did a good job there.
Yeah,
good job by the Clydesdales to get out of that one. So there's going to be 14 seconds left on one of the penalties and 1:03 left on another for the second period.
Yeah, the biggest thing on that too is if they're going to let this number 8 stand in front of the net or whatever, they got to keep the puck down low into the corners because it's going to force him to have to pull away from the front of that net.
Okay, as we go into the second period, Iron Range Ironheads 3, Duluth Clydesdales 2. We'll be back after this.
charge like $100 an hour. That's what I'm thinking, because you said I didn't charge you for the full hour, so I'm gonna charge you 160. So it's either 90 or $100 an hour or something. Because it was about, it took almost an hour 40 minutes, an hour 45. So yeah, so then you just put some. It's different because when I had mine, you had to keep like a cover. Like once you washed it, you had to put the cover on it.
Leave it on there.
Yeah, but he said just run cold water on it for about a minute after you soak it, and then dry it off, and then put some of this cream on it. Rub the cream in it. He said rub the cream in like 4 to 6 times a day and wash it twice a day, and for the next couple of days, and you'll be good to go. You don't even have to cover it back up. And I told Ash, I said, just wear a tank top or something. I said, so you let the hair get into it. And tonight, I said, we'll put a gauze over it tonight. So you're not rubbing it when you're sleeping on it and stuff. They said it's got to stand up, is what it's got to do.
Right. Because otherwise, yeah, it'd just be a mess.
Yeah. And I said, you ain't going to be able to throw the baseball this next week at Scholastic. It's still going to be scabbed, and you don't want to be throwing your arm and ripping it.
What you doing up at Scholastica?
They rented out that gym Tuesday through Friday next week from 5 to 7 for baseball. They rented out that whole CSS
Yeah,
gym or
workout
whatever
facility,
it is. Yeah, by the weight room. So they have that Tuesday through Friday next week, and then Monday through Thursday the following week. This class is on break. So that was a good time to do it. So they got like 8 nights, 2 hours a night to get in there and throw the ball around and get some grounders. They got 2 batting cages. So they should get some good workout. Because otherwise, the new high school won't let them throw anything in the gym. Nothing. No baseball. Where are they supposed to practice? You can't practice at the old high school because it's under construction, so they won't let you in there. So that's a bunch of bullshit. You build a whole new high school and the baseball team can't practice any place in the winter? They haven't practiced since November last year.
Didn't they build a field house, or did they?
Oh, it's just a big gym. They don't want the ball stuck in your French's floor. Who cares?
They should have a field house. Why didn't they build a field house?
Anything.
They're going to spend all these millions of dollars.
Yeah. The freaking dance team got their own room. Kidding me?
Yeah, because any major school has a field house.
Yeah.
I mean, my old high school, our field house was the size of 5 gymnasiums.
Yeah. Well, that's what they should invest in. They should invest in something like St. Cloud has. Since its football field, their building's going to be that artificial turf.
Yeah.
They should invest in that little blow-up tent. Yeah. Because St. Cloud does that in the winter. They just blow that up.
Yeah, but it's still going to.
Yeah, it's cold in there.
say don't set them. He says they're optional. But so he's like, that doesn't mean don't send them. I said, well, what does that mean? But he's like, I know. He goes, I know you're doing it. So he starts pulling up the accounts, and the accounts. He's like, look at this girl's like sales. He pulled up everyone's food.
Glenn's spent $50,000 in November.
That's what he did. He pulled up Glenn's Army Davis account. He goes, I know you've been telling me about this. He goes, what, $1,300 a day?
Yeah.
That's what their November was. $1,300 a
I
day.
know. And December was at 40,000. You know, and that doesn't include last week or this week.
Because it showed in 3 months. They went
$8,000 September.
Yeah, it was only like $75 a day.
Yeah.
He goes, $75 a day to like $1,300? He goes, this is a big deal.
Well, you guys should get tracked somehow that way for President's Cup too.
We should. We absolutely should. I said, if everything happens the way things have happened, I says, in 2 years, I says, my one territory is going to gross like $4 million with the new business over 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, so he was kind of chewing me on that. And then he got mad at me and said, but it's the halfway point for APAC, and the end of the year is really the important one. You know, you really got to put on all your stuff. And I do. So he had all the goals for the year, and so he says, I need you to just go in and just do your evaluations. Because it was hilarious. See that? Look at me. He said it. He goes to category 1. He goes, okay, you put meets expectations. He goes, well, what the hell am I going to talk about? He goes, you put nothing. You put nothing. That's exactly what he said. He goes, what the hell are we going to talk about? He goes, every category. You didn't put any comments. I said, all you said was we just have to check.
We didn't have to put comments in this first time.
Not for the halfway point. But he says that. He goes, what the hell are we going to talk about? I said, we got plenty of time.
Yeah. Did I tell you for the first quarter I was number 3
In the whole country.
for our
Region.
for the whole thing? I mean, not just Pruka's group, but you know, there's like 5 other groups in
Yeah, the whole country.
Well, not the whole country. Whatever Slavic controls, Pruka's boss, whatever he controls. So I was 3. So I was President's Club for first quarter. My numbers for second quarter are exactly the same as first quarter, so I shouldn't drop much if I do.
Yeah, because I told him, because he asked about Drew, and I said, Drew doesn't deserve to be here. I said, actually, Drew went to President's Club. I said, as far as I'm concerned, we can stay.
Drew and the Ambassador Club with it.
And John just starts laughing. He's just like, yeah, he says,
Well, that's what I told John when we were talking at lunch. I said, you know, my biggest fear about taking this job was that at one day I'm just going to run out of accounts to go to because you just see it so often, you know. And I said, I'm a little worried about when June comes. I said, because basically my area is getting cut in half. I said, and I'm already running out with the whole area, and now you're going to cut it in half by splitting, you know, always split it. As well, it doesn't have to be split that way. You guys can look at it a little bit different than you are. As I said, I'm concerned. I said all the accounts. I said are they'll all have run their year cycle, except Rice Lake Way. He said I won't lose that anyway. But as I said, I'm a little worried. I don't really want to lose prospect sales because I got them on board. I said I like to keep them, you know.
well, and these accounts didn't like you. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Pricing is one thing, but accounts speak to me differently than
Yeah.
they speak to you.
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of things
Yeah.
that normally would not come out of conversations with you. There's a lot of, it's more than just pricing and stuff like that they speak. A lot of that's to do with
Oh yeah. Rolling.
We're back in business.
Rolling. Yes, we are.
Well, what a first period.
Holy
You know
cow.
what? We gotta open up an 800 number for a psychic line or something.
A lot of scoring, 3-2. Ironheads lead the Clydesdales on this Friday night. Going to start off the second period. Ironheads still on a 5-on-3 power play for 14 seconds. Let's see if Mershawn, Doig, and Mashad can pull things off. Nice job by Doig controlling off the faceoff here.
Well, we got a goaltending change. We got Arnold coming into the net here for the
Look at
second
that.
period. So,
Well, now back to 5-on-4. Doig again grabs the puck, sends it down into the Ironhead zone.
Locker must have said, "I've seen enough."
Yeah, he wasn't doing too bad, but geez, most of those shots, either he was blocked or they were at point blank range. Here's
So, okay, well, we got the first penalty killed off here. We got 30 seconds left on the second one, so let's see what happens.
Ironheads have it. Right circle down in the Clydesdale zone. Misplay the puck. Here's Mershon chasing after it. Going to be one-on-one if he can get it.
Well, he's got Gustafson.
Oh, perfect
couldn't
pass
get
to
it.
Gustafson right in front of the net. Gets right by the stick of Gustafson. Here comes Ironheads coming down hard the other way. Skolnick, and he knocks the net right off the pegs.
Boy, that pass down here at the other end from Mershon to Gustafson, he had his stick right in the right spot, but the pass was just a little behind him, went right through his
Yeah.
feet.
I
And
didn't.
then down here, you know what I found issue? We were talking about the whole thing with Jamar, needing to stand his ground there in the net.
Yep.
And if you notice here, when he came hard to the net, Jamar stuck the blocker up and gave him a shove right in the chest in there, and that's what
Arnold.
caused it.
Yeah.
Or Arnold, I mean. That's what caused that net to go off, was because he came in hard and he stuck the blocker up and he came in and hit him
Yep.
and pushed him back in the net. So I think we're going to see that Arnold's going to put up with a lot less than what we saw in the first period there.
Here's a face-off, right circle. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Send it out. It's going to be a 2-on-1 breakaway. Tomasoni left side. Stetton out front. Tomasoni takes a shot wide right. Puck comes off to the near board. Ironheads have it. Throw it high in the air. Tierce comes up with it right at the blue line. Not knocked away. Here's a breakaway. Number 26 for the Ironheads. Nice job by
Arnold
Olsen.
got a piece of it.
Yeah, and
Off
Olsen
the
got a
tip of the
piece of
glove.
it too with his stick, I think.
Right off the tip of his glove. But I don't know what Tierce was thinking down here, too. That puck was kind of fluttered up there. If anything, just get it behind you into the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw it right into a hot area, and number 26 just picked it up and walked right in.
Here's a face-off. Gustafson against Brouillard. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. It skips all the way down into their own zone. Now behind the net. Looking to set something up. Here's a pass up the near side. Now intercepted by Stetton. Tomasoni has it. Loses it. Olsen picks it up at the blue line. Sends it to Gustafson. Gustafson tries to make a shot to Stetton. Stetton has it right. Oh, and it just gets knocked away wide right of the net. Boy, another golden opportunity wasted.
Boy, I tell you, he had Ishmael down, and he was going to try and hopefully get him to spread open and wrap it between his legs. Ishmael got the stick out there, just got a piece of it and just sent it wide. But boy, oh boy, standing right in front of the net, and the pass was perfect. I mean, you got to give him credit. He actually tried to make a move. Oh, we're
They're
going to
call a
get a
delay of game on Justin Lottie. It's going to give the Clydesdales their first power play of the evening. Again, 18:06 in the second period. They're down 1 goal. Shots on goal, Ironhead 16, Clydesdales 10.
So
Going to get a face-off down in the right circle here.
yeah, actually what happened there in that delay of game, he went to clear it out, and he just shot it right up into the stands.
All right.
And that's going to be a delay of game.
Here's Brouillard against Morissette, right circle, Ironhead zone. Puck comes out. Olsen controls it for the Clydesdales. Sends it to Scott. Scott sends it down around to Stetton behind the net. Now they lose it. Picked up by Machad at the blue line, thrown out front. Now knocked away by Ironhead. Back out to neutral ice. Olsen picks it up for the Clydesdales. Feeds it back to Machad. Machad to Olsen. Looking for a pass up front. Passes to Morissette off of his stick. Now back to him. Crossing the blue line. Right circle. Takes a shot. Rebound opportunity was there, but nobody there for the Clydesdales up front.
Yep, nobody home.
Ironheads pick it up. And they send it right into the bench of the Clydesdales. Look out.
I think he was just seeing to see if anybody was awake over there.
Holy cow. He could have took a couple guys out with that shot.
That was a great shot, though, by Tomasoni, and the goaltender, Ishmael, there, just laid it right out in front, but there was nobody breaking to the net.
Here's Skolnick against Gustafson. Right circle. Ironhead zone. Puck comes back out to neutral ice, controlled by Mershon. Mershon to Tierce, now back to Mershon. Gets tripped up by an Ironhead. They still maintain control. Skolnick's going to hang down there. causing a little trouble. Here comes Tierce, far side, crossing the red light, dumps it down into the zone. Tomasoni chasing after it, along with Gustafson. Now puck goes to the far corner. Tierce picks it up at the blue line, stays down in the zone. Puck's getting rattled around like a pinball. And out comes Skolnick, loses the puck, sends it back. Now Ford picks it up, crosses the blue line in the Clydesdale zone. Looking for a shorthanded goal here, tries to throw it again. Nice job by Doig on the defense. Now Mershon picks it up, 30 seconds left on this power play. Here comes Mershon crossing the blue line right in the middle, takes a slap shot. Knocked away, rebound opportunity again, nobody there. That was a hard shot from straight on, but Ishmael able to corral it in.
He really just fought that off because it was going right at his head, and he just more or less knocked it down with his catcher.
Yeah. Now, why are we letting Skolnick just skate down like he's taking his sweet old time? Somebody should have. He had a guy on both sides of him, and nobody bothered to check him. Here comes Clydesdale's. Only 2 seconds left in the power play. Tierce has it straight on about 10 feet, loses the puck, can't get the shot off.
That's going to wave off icing. You just got a piece of it. Look at this.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Big check by number 20, Sailor Preston. And he knocks
took Doig out.
Doig to the ground hard into the far board.
You know, and Doig is barking at the ref saying, where's the interference on that? Because neither one of them was going hard for the puck. The puck wasn't there, and he basically undercut him, just laid him out.
Well, no penalty on the play. They sure
Wow.
stopped it quick, a lot quicker than the last time we saw that one player down. They let it go for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was more. It's one thing though too if they're on their knees or on their back, but Doig was he was face down, so they're a little quicker to blow the whistle on that because
I suppose. All right, so we're going to get a face-off down in the right corner. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Puck down in the Clydesdale zone. Skolnick going against Beeson.
He's seeing a little more action here now.
Yeah. Here's Chris Palm trying to get it out. Skolnick right in front of the net. Point blank range, loses the puck. Blasco, but let's just throw it right to an Ironhead. Why not bring it up this way?
You know what's funny on that? Skolnick is so big and has such big reach, but yet he still can use clawed at that puck trying to get
Here
it.
comes Ryan Palm, far side. Throws it out front. Can't quite get it to Armstrong. Now puck comes back out. It's a 2-on-1 breakaway. Chris Palm, nice job breaking it up. Shot into Arnold's chest. He picks it up, then squirts it out.
Well, that was kind of a bizarre thing, too, because Arnold had that, and he had it covered, and he just he tossed it out there.
Here's the Ironheads, far side. Inside the right circle, intercepted by Beeson. He's got Blasco up in front. Now he's got Ryan Palm on the near side. He's going to take it all the way down himself. Olsen off the bench. Throws it down into the zone. Almost looked like he forgot which way he was going with it there.
Getting a change here now.
Boy, Mershon intercepted that one. Puck goes all the way down in the Clydesdale zone.
Oh.
Now sent back out to center ice. They're going to have to get people back on side.
He had Scott there again.
Scott
Look at
Olsen,
this. There he is.
Breakaway. Here's Scott, 2-on-1. Hunter Scott, left circle, feed to Morrison. Oh, back in, wide left. Had a great opportunity there.
Oh, I tell you, he tried to hit Scott the first time, and it was intercepted, and nobody picked him up, and they just fired it up there again. And I tell you, that's one thing, if anything, for Scott tonight. When he gets on those 2-on-1s, he hits his line mate on the tape.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Here's another long pass up to Morissette, far side, crossing the blue line. Pulls it up, looking for somebody. Had Scott break it towards the net. Now Scott picks it up behind the net, sends it up front to Mershon in the goal. There's Mershon. That time it worked. Nice play by Scott from behind the goal. Throws it out front to Mershon. One-timer right in, top left.
And that worked out great because, you know, they actually hit Mershon on the outlet pass that time, and he just dumped it in deep, and Scott just cruised in behind the net, and he saw him going hard to the net, and he laid it right in front, and he had all the time in the world to just shelf it, and he did.
So just
And
like that, with 13:47 left in the second period, we're all knotted up at 3.
I tell you though, Scott could easily have 3 or 4 assists tonight. He's made some just fantastic passes.
Back to action we go. Clydesdale's control it, drop back down into their zone. Now pass up to Stetton, over to Gustafson, crossing the blue line now, just outside the left circle. Takes a shot, but Ismail able to pull it in.
Yeah, that was just a very pretty play by Scott. He just laid it right out in front, and Mershon was just right there. He had all the time in the world.
Here's Gustafson against Brouillard, left circle, Ironhead zone. Stetton comes out with it, tries to take a shot, now loses it. Here's a pass over to Christopher Anders for the Ironheads.
Well, it's good to see Doig back on the ice after getting laid out. Oh! I tell you, there we go. We're going to get the penalty here, too. He saw it.
Yeah.
Basically what happened here is along by the Ironhead bench, guy gave it another shot to Doig. Doig pinned him up, and the guy turned around and punched him right in the head. So that's going to be, and the ref was looking right at it, too.
So that's Christopher Anders. He's going to go in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
For roughing. Well, this is our golden opportunity here, you know.
Shots on goal pretty equal. 18 for the Ironheads, 15 for the Clydesdales. Face off right circle down in the Ironhead zone. Again, power play for the Clydesdales here. Machad picks it up at the blue line. Sends it down to Morissette. Morissette feeds it up.
Oh!
Knocked away. Boy, nice job by the goaltender there. Kicks it wide right. That was within 5 feet there.
Well, Locker's going with the hot hand. These guys are moving the puck real well, and so he's going with them on that first series of the power play.
Here comes Stetton to Morissette. Tries to get it to Hunter Scott. Can't do it. Knocked away all the way back down into the zone. Arnold's going to pick it up. Sends it up to Olsen. Olsen looking for a pass. Here comes the Stetton. Crossing to the middle. Loses the puck, but Morissette picks it up. Now it goes to the far corner. Morissette has it. It's got Olsen and Machad out at the blue line. Here's a pass to Olsen. Boy, tried a hard slap shot. Missed it from the blue line. But able to pick it up himself. Keep it down the zone. Scott's got Morissette right out front and over the
arm. Couldn't get him. Oh. Olsen did a great job with his feet to keeping that puck in.
Ironhead's just looking to get it out of the zone. Able to get it out to neutral ice.
Ooh, just about given away.
Machad picked it up. Bad pass. Here comes Stetton the other way. 3-on-3. Back feeds it to Tomasoni. Left circle. Moving in around behind the net. He's got Olsen out front. Now Olsen pulls out.
He's looking.
Passes to Hunter Scott. He's outside the right circle. Near side. Now he's moving towards the front. Back to Tomasoni. Pass over to Machad. Left circle. Tries to throw it out front. Knocked away. Nice defense by number 17. Carl Poss there for the Ironheads. Slowed that play down. Only 10 seconds left in this power play. Looks like they're going to be able to kill this one off. Here comes Mershon up the far side. Now crossing the red line, blue line, right up the middle. Making a move to the left circle. Tries to backfeed it. A little bit too much on the pass. They're going to get a hooking?
You know what? And that was, if anything, give him a dive call, not a hooking call. Boy, oh boy, he made that thing look 10 times worse than what it was. He just barely got his arm in there. He was just more or less trying to lift his stick to get the puck, and he went down. What a dive.
Yeah. So Gustafson's going to go to the penalty box for the Clydesdales. So with 11:11 left in the second period, here's a power play for the Ironheads now. 5-on-4, face off right circle down in the Clydesdale zone. Going to be Brouillard going against Armstrong. Nice job by Tiers. He sends it all the way down. That should kill off a good 20 seconds. Riley picks it up. Brouillard over to Torres. Torres has it near board. Puck's down in the Clydesdale zone. Picks it up. Loop around. Boy, looking for the pass. I think he almost should have shot it.
Well, nice job by Arnold poke checking that puck away as he walked in front.
Here comes the Ironheads now. 17 hanging right on front, trying to get it to him. Doig, nice job on defense, knocks it away with his stick. They look like they're going to play it. Here comes Smith. Scott Armstrong on the far side. Nice little pass over. There's a shot. Wide right. Boy, that was close. That'd have been a good little short-handed goal for the Clydesdales, but here come the Ironheads back at it. Number 9 trying to cut to the middle, loses the puck over to 11. Brouillard sends it behind the net. Picked up by Smith, loses his footing, throws it back up. Picked up by Torres at the blue line, takes a shot, knocked out wide left. Puck goes in the air, back to the right corner.
Boy, I tell you, Arnold had to be sharp on that one. That puck deflected off Tierce's skate.
Ironheads pick it up. They're down in the right corner. About 30 seconds left in this power play.
Nice.
Moving out front. Boy, nice job by Doig. Doig's a good defenseman, I'll tell you that much.
Nice thing is we're not giving them any real good quality opportunities here on this power play.
There's a good job by Tiers knocking away before it gets to the goal.
Where is Skolnick when they need him?
He's out there. Here he comes. He's right out front now.
There he is now.
Boy, nice job by Smith knocking away from Riley Daly. Kicks all the way back down into the Ironhead zone. Looks like they're going to do a nice job killing this off. Here comes a 2-on-2. Skolnick takes a shot. Arnold gloves it and then covers it up. And the Clydesdales are back at full strength. Nice job killing that off. Score remains tied at 3 with 9:10 left in the second period.
Well, the game has really simmered down here. I mean, you haven't seen as many odd man opportunities as we saw in that first period. By the way, it was kind of nice to watch those mini-mites skate tonight in the intermission.
Yeah. There's a shot knocked right off the knee pads of Arnold. Way pass up ahead. They're going to call offside. Oh, that was a nice breakaway. Beautiful pass. Holy cow.
Wow. You know, and that's one thing Hunter Scott's been good at tonight. He's been floating around this neutral zone. They haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to him, and that's where a lot of his offense has been generated tonight.
Here's a face-off down in the left circle, Clydesdale zone. Mershon controls it. He sends it all the way down back. We're going to get another icing call.
Oh. Thank you. Getting distracted by some fans here.
Yeah, there you go. You got to sign autographs later, Bob.
I'm sorry. We need to get an extension on these cords.
Looks like we're going to get a... Boy, they didn't call something on
delay.
there. There's a pass up to Scott this time. One-on-one. Breakaway and a goal. Get in there. Scott has it. Puts a check on the ref, and he goes down. But Hunter Scott finally got the breakaway. Stayed onside on that one and makes a little move all by himself. Throws it in to put the Clydesdales up 4-3.
Now, see, these are the videos I need to show my kid. This is the kind of stuff I keep telling them. You know, if they're not going to pay attention to you, sneak behind that defense. How many opportunities has he had tonight?
Yeah.
Over and over. I mean, that's what's generated at least 3 of those 2-on-1s where he's just floating out here. And then, look at that, 2 breakaways in the last shift. And he just made easy work. He just got Ishmael to open his legs up, and he just buried it right between the legs.
Yep. Beautiful move by Hunter Scott to put the Clydesdales up. We're back at action. Clydesdales controlling the puck, goes down into their own zone. Tomasoni picks it up around the near board. Now feeds it to Mashad. He's going to sit behind the net, try to set something up here. Here comes Gustafson. Long pass up ahead to Stetton. He tried to backfeed it to Tomasoni, but loses the puck. Now Mashad picks it up. Brendan Leavitt chasing after it for the Ironheads. Intercepted on that pass. There's 9 taking the shot. Boy, Arnold almost looked like he was trying to duck out of the way of that one.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet there, too. He just handed it right to him in the slot.
That was Christopher Onder. He just hammered that one. Now we're going to get an icing call.
Yeah, we got to be a little bit more sharp making those passes, especially, you know, in that case, he passed it right through the, you know, more or less through the slot and just put it right on his tape.
Yeah, that was a hard shot there. I see what you mean about letting him just shoot as hard as you want. Good luck there.
Yeah,
Arnold wanted nothing to do with that thing.
that's right.
Here comes Tomasoni and Stetton, 2-on-2. Into the zone they go. Left circle, takes a shot, knocked off the right shoulder of Ishmael. Puck knocked away to the right corner. Gustafson picks it up for the Clydesdales. Now Stetton has it. Trying to get it out of their zone. Ironheads do.
Ooh,
Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Machad looking for that pass up to Gustafson. Here we go, one-on-one. Gustafson, a little quick on that shot, I think.
Yeah, he had a defender. He had a defender coming at him, so he had to take that shot pretty quick. But he probably still could have got a little bit better shot than what he did.
Little forehand shot there to the right corner. It should have went, but he tried to go backside. Here comes Beeson. He picks it up, knocks it to Ryan Palm. Ryan Palm sends it up to Blasko. Blasko off his stick. Back to Ryan Palm. Puck hung up on the near board. Ironhead's trying to get it out there. Puck at neutral ice. Here comes Armstrong. He picks it up, making a move. Everybody onside. Now he's got Beeson breaking towards the net. Blasko takes a shot. Puck out front. Blasko on the rebound. Another shot. Puck still laying around out front, right at the doorstep. Sitting there. Armstrong tries to take a shot. Knocked away. Now we're coming back 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes the Ironheads. Left circle takes a shot. Rebound. Boy, Arnold's got to cover that up.
And Palm, nice job of Palm back checking on that play. I mean, that was a great job laying down and getting the stick out, but then Palm came in and he took that guy out in front of net. Didn't get, because Arnold gave a nice big rebound, but he took him out, didn't give him any chance to pick it up.
Here's a pass up ahead to Blasko. He's crossing the blue line into the Ironhead zone. Center pass out to Beeson. Beeson gets Malachi crunched by two Ironheads there. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty here.
See what they're going to
looks
call.
Like it's going to be on number
20,
Sailor Preston. Another hooking call, or what do we got going here?
I'm not exactly sure on that one because it's going to give him a hook, yeah. You're right. Yeah, Chelios isn't really liking that one. And what he's trying to explain to him is it's one thing to have your stick in there, but what the refs tell him is when you pull back, that's why he called the penalty.
He's calling it. All right.
Yeah, it's one thing if you're in there and you're just kind of whacking them, or whatever. But as soon as he pulled back,
that was it. So there's Skolnick against Stetton on the face-off. Controlled by the Ironheads, sent all the way down to the other side. Another power play opportunity for the Clydesdales. Let's see if they can tack on another goal for a 2-goal lead here before the second period comes to an end. 5:41 left in the period. Puck at neutral ice. Stetton comes out with it, feeds it over to Hunter Scott. Back to Morissette. Morissette to Machad. He's going to take a shot. Stetton, puck's just laying there. Nobody has it. And finally they cover it up. Ishmael able to cover it up. Hunter Scott and Stetton, point blank range, couldn't get their stick on the puck. And finally the goalie's able to cover it up.
Ishmael was laid out with a stick on the ice, and they were trying to get it over him, but they kept actually just dribbling right back into him, and he was finally able to get a glove on it. Oh, wide open, too. Just wide open. And he did the great thing. Once he got it, he turned, tried to pull it back and go up. But
here's a face-off. Ironhead zone controlled by the Clydesdales. There's a shot. Machad throws it high, wide right. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Everybody's got to get back on side here. Minute 15 left in the power play. There's a pass up ahead to Morissette. Crossing the blue line near side. Nifty little move. Right circle, cutting towards the middle. Now he loses it. And back out to neutral ice it goes. Machad trying to set things up. Throws it over to Hunter Scott. Over to Olsen. Olsen crossing the blue line. Left circle. He's got Morissette coming up the middle. Now Stetton right up front to Stetton. Puck just laying there. That's going to be knocked in by Morissette. Are they going to call it a goal?
Yeah, it's a goal.
Morissette got it. The puck was just laying there. He got a stick on it. Just crossed the goal line, and that's going to put the Clydesdales up 5-3 with 4:51 left in his second period.
You know, and that whole play started back here with Machad giving it to Olsen, you know, with the defenseman, and nobody picked him up, so he just carried it all the way in behind the net, fed it right out to Stetton, who got a real good shot on it, and Ishmael thought he had it, and he had it for a while there, and then all of a sudden, for some reason or another, the puck just dribbled behind him, and Morissette was right there to just tap it in.
So we're back to 5-on-5 now. Clydesdale's capitalizing on that power play. I think that's the first one tonight on the power play that they got a goal.
I'm pretty sure because that last Scott goal, they were back at even strength.
Oh.
Oh, they gave it to Stetton.
So we're back down in the Ironhead zone here. Face-off, Fontaine against Skolnick. Puck controlled by the Ironheads, near board. Pass over to Skolnick, back up the middle. Kicks it with his skate. Now crossing the blue line, left circle, looking for somebody out front. Intercepted by the Clydesdales. Oh, almost a nice pass up to Blaskow. Boy, that would have been a nice little breakaway there. Ironheads keep it down in the zone. There's a shot from the right circle. Knocked away by Arnold. High, wide left.
Well, they were taking your philosophy there, Stacey. I don't know if you saw that. They had 3 Clydesdales guys lined up there when he shot that. And when that thing came through, you just saw Jamar throw his arms up. Arnold, because he didn't see the puck come through.
Here comes the Ironheads. Sailor Preston bringing it up. Nifty little move, little wraparound circle jump. Here comes 17. Point blank range right into the stomach of Arnold. He's able to cover it up. Boy, that shot was from about 6 feet out there.
Yeah, I don't know how they let him walk right through like that, but Arnold did a nice job. You know what? I will say this. Out of all the games we've seen him play so far this year, this is the best he's held on to the puck all night. He's doing a real good job. He's not giving out a whole lot of rebounds. So that's good. I mean, that's what we need right now, too. Yep. Especially, they got some big guys that get to the net.
Here's Brouillard against Gustafson. Left circle on a face-off. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Stays down in the Clydesdale zone. Tomasoni in there fighting forward on the near board. Now it kicks out. Brouillard has it. Coming to the center. Now crossing to the right circle. Moving towards the net. Try to wrap around. Looking for somebody out front. Gustafson, nice defense. Now Machad gets in on it. Puck comes out. Olsen picks it up. Far board. He's got Stetton out front. Feed to Stetton. He's got Tomasoni away. There's a shot. And a goal! A shot all the way from the blue line. Stetton throws it up there, and in she goes to bottom right corner.
Actually, it went 5-0. Went right between his legs. Ishmael, I don't know what he was thinking, but, I mean, that was... Oh, yeah, he's getting the hook now. But that was easily a 70-foot shot because it was outside the blue line. He shot it, and Ishmael just went to kick it to the corner. And I don't know what he's thinking, but he just moved his stick too soon and boom, right between the wickets.
And Ishmael heads to the bench. Chelios has seen enough of that one. So in comes number 39, Chris Stokey. Stokey comes into the game with a record of 2 wins and 7 losses.
Yeah, although I will say this, though, and unless things have changed, must be the first time we've seen this Ironhead team here. Ishmael's the better of the 2 goalies. If you remember, I think Stocky got knocked out of the game. I think he gave up 5 goals on 10 shots last time we saw him here, so this will be interesting to see.
Yeah, we're going to get a whistle with 2:46 left in a period, and it looks like they're going to call a penalty.
We're going to get a hold.
It's going to be on 17. Looks like it's going to be on Carl Poss for the Ironheads. He's going to head to the penalty box
for a hold.
So that's going to put the Clydesdales on a power play again with 2:46 left in the second period.
Well, you know, with the way this game actually has shifted, I'm surprised to still see him as calm as he is. I mean, you can see in his eyes that Chelios is not happy, but...
Oh, there's a shot. Tipped up in the air, but comes right back down. Stocky able to knock it away. Clydesdales have it. Power players, Tomasoni, the Gustafson, the Tears. Boom! That was a 1-2-3. Gustafson, the Tears.
And you know the funny thing about it is they were celebrating on that goal. They're celebrating on that goal. And Sailor Preston just said, I don't care. And he went in there and just gave a shot, and the referee said, he said, that's it, you're gone.
Yeah. Boy, that was a quick 3 pass there. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot Stocky could do on that. He was wide open, and he just drilled it. And so now it's going to be interesting to see what they call. I mean, definitely Sailor Preston is getting a penalty. It's funny, he's coming to the box over here, but let's see what they. I know for sure they're going to be pulling him back into the penalty box. But I want to say it was number 8 also for the Ironheads.
That's Skolnick.
Yeah,
if
Skolnick.
it was.
Yeah, because I think Skolnick gave the first shot after the goal. Right after he scored, Skolnick took him down, and then they celebrated, and that's when. I think he's had one too many before he got here tonight. 221. Hey, that's not a bad night. We just got the attendance, 221. So that's a good crowd. I mean, I knew it was a pretty decent crowd in here tonight. Like I said, I think you hit it on the head too, being a Friday night and everything else is out of town. But then also it helps having a tournament next door, and then you got the little kids that were skating tonight. And
well, the rest are sorting things out here. The floodgates have opened. Clydesdale's up 7-3 with 2:27 left in the second period. Shots on goals, not that much different though. 28 shots on goal for the Clydesdales and 25 for the Ironheads.
Yep. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I knew they were going to take Sailor Preston for sure. So okay, but this is what's got me is why did they take Tears? Because Tears. Yeah, but that was more of a defensive move than anything.
Well, we're going to stay 5-on-5 though. So back at it we go.
Oh, okay, what do we got? Oh, he's going to say... what he's calling here is you're not allowed to grab the puck. And he's saying he grabbed the puck.
All right. Here we go, back at it. Pass over to Blaskow, near side. Swings it back around. Now back to Beeson. Beeson to Armstrong. Into the Ironhead zone they go. Right circle. Beeson Blaskow breaking towards the net. Now he leaves it sit there. Ironheads briefly come up with it. Now they take it away. Here come the Ironheads trying to get it out of his own. Pass up ahead, but Olsen's there for the Clydesdales to break it up. Armstrong gets back on side. Feed to Armstrong. Right circle. Takes a shot. Knocked up high in the air. Pucks jump over to the far boards. Beeson picks it up. He's pinned against the board. Ironheads come up with it. Boy, there's no speed on the Ironheads teams whatsoever. Boy, it really seemed like they're skating slow.
Well, you know, it's weird, too, because in the first period, that was not the case. They had a couple guys, number 26 and number 23, typically had some pretty good speed and pretty good moves, but it just seems as this game is going on, it's just slowing down.
Looks like we're going to get a tripping call on...
it's going to be on...
Yeah.
It's going to be on Morset.
Morset. So for the last minute 25,
well, that's
Ironheads have a chance to get another goal on the board here and cut it to a 3-goal game.
You know, that's not what we want to do going into the third period.
No.
I mean, because even at a 3-goal deficit, you're still close enough where it breathes a little bit of life into it.
Yeah. Here comes Hunter Scott. He's going 1-on-2. He's taking it to the net. Takes a shot, knocked away right, left. Tries to get the rebound, feed it to Mershad. Can't do it. Ironheads pick it up. Here come the Ironheads now 5-on-4. Crossing the blue line in the Clydesdale zone. He pulls up, throws it out to 21. Knocked away by Hunter Scott. He's all over the place tonight. Oh, Mershad was almost there for the takeaway. Boy, that would have been a nice play. But here they come, left circle. Brouillard swings it back around, right circle now. Puck on the far side. 35 seconds left in the period.
Oh,
Riley Daly has it at the blue line, loses it, and the puck goes back out to neutral ice, and they'll call offsides here.
I don't know. You think they believe me if I change my birth certificate and try it out for this Ironheads team?
Why not? So we're going to get a face-off outside of the Ironhead zone. 31 seconds left in the period. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Bring it down now. Brouillard has it, throws it down behind the net, all the way around to the far board. Carl Poss picks it up there, now skating in. Here comes number 9, Christopher Andre out front. Gustafson tries to clear it out, but intercepted right at the blue line.
Nice tip.
Boy, that was a nice tip
Number
by
17.
Carl Poss there. Just goes wide left of the net. Stetton gets it, tries to throw it all the way down, able to do so. This period is going to come to an end.
Well, I'll tell you, what a change in events. I mean, we held them scoreless that period, and we just took it to them. 5 goals, 5 unanswered goals.
Yeah, it was nice. Couple power play goals in there. So at the end of the second period, Duluth Clydesdale 7, Iron Range Ironheads 3. We'll be back for the final period after this.
She's tortured me too. She's sitting right in the corner over there. Every time the puck comes down her, I'm like, it's hard to look this way.
Everybody's going to want to come shoot their pucks here.
I broach anything, I want to find out exactly. I'm going to find out what they're using. I'm going to find somebody that has access to that. I want to.
He didn't send anything to me yet.
And we'll have something. I'll come up with something. If I do.
Yeah,
Or when I.
wow, how can that work? Every 30 minutes it sends out an update.
On every package. And I remember I was in a meeting with Phil one time and they told me about that. That was a long time ago.
Well, it's good they didn't seem too concerned about the billing.
But I just thought it was. Kevin is so funny. He's just so straight on the table. If they can do it, I know you can do it.
They don't think we should do it directly?
We won't need to.
If they sort it out themselves, so it's not
They run it. Well, they just get a file and they just run it through. They're counting on. They're really counting on the fact that they're not going to have as many billing costs.
Yeah.
You can hear that in their conversation.
Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense too when they said about the refunds. You know, they have X amount every year, which equates to a couple $1,000. Why not just give us another %? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, back at it we go here. Start of the third period. Clydesdale 7, Ironheads 3.
Boy, I like what I saw in that second period. 5 unanswered goals. We kind of touched on it before we went to break. And, I mean, we knew we had it in us there in the first period. We had a lot of good chances, but finally we were just putting them in the net.
Yeah, Arnold stopped a lot of shots. Shots on goal. Clydesdale's 28. Ironheads 26, so that's relatively even. It's just that we're doing a better job getting more high-quality shots. Here's Hunter Scott, right circle down in the Clydesdale zone on the face-off. Ironheads control the puck. There's a shot from the blue line, knocked away by Machad, who's right out in front of the net. Now Scott picks it up, tries to throw it down, intercepted.
Boy, I tell you, as far as I'm concerned, really, if you're going to give stars out for tonight, I know the third period's just starting, but Hunter Scott is definitely right up there. He has made some great plays tonight. He finally actually tallied one himself, but boy, some of the passes he's made tonight just have been fantastic.
Yeah, even Gustafson's playing good. So, that looks like a good trade.
Well, in the end here, I mean, I guess we haven't seen a whole lot from some of the other games on the road, but from what we're seeing here, actually seems to be looking pretty good.
Yeah.
He has adapted to that line with Mershon and Morissette pretty good.
So we're going to get a penalty on the Ironheads, number 23, Emilio Botello. He's going to get a 2-minute boarding penalty, so that puts the Clydesdales on another power play. Here's Tiers, left circle, moving towards the net. Gustafson out front, passes it over to Tomasoni. Tomasoni spits it back. Puck comes back to the near boards, down in the corner. Mershon has it, moving to the left circle, tries to feed it out front to Tomasoni. He gets tangled up with number 4, Riley Daly. Now Tomasoni picks it up, looping around, sends it all the way back out to Doig. Doig at the blue line, throws it out front. There's Mershon right out front. Gustafson's there, throws it to the net.
How did Stocky keep that
Oh my
out?
gosh, boy, that was a wide open net.
That was
Couldn't get
wide
it in.
open net. I think it must have just hit him in the arm.
Boy, good opportunity there for the Clydesdales. Can't capitalize. So 18:47 left in the third period. We're going to get a face-off just outside of the Ironhead zone on the near side. Looks like it's going to be Mershon. Nope, check that. Gustafson
Actually,
going against Levitt.
it appears as if they called in the crease. That's why the face-off. Or kick. Does he say kick? Is that what it was?
All right. Clydesdales have it in the Ironhead zone. Here's Tomasoni to Doig. Doig at the blue line. Throws it to Tomasoni, right circle. Over to Tierce. Takes a shot way out the blue line. Gets deflected, and Stocky able to corral it in with his glove on his left hand.
Yeah, he must play shortstop in the offseason there.
Yeah.
You feel that short hopper pretty good.
Yeah, stayed down on it. Nice. Ironheads in black jerseys with white accents. Clydesdales with the red jerseys and white accents. Here's a face-off left circle. Stetton going against Leavitt. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Olsen has it at the blue line. Far side sends it to Machad. Near side back to Olsen. Olsen's got Stetton out front.
Puck
knocked away. Nice job by Leavitt. Kicks it all the way down in the Clydesdale zone, but Machad and Olsen able to corral it in. Still 51 seconds left on this power play. Here comes Olsen bringing it up, passes to Stetton, far side, crossing the blue line. Now racing through the right circle, tries to wrap around. Morissette hanging out front. Morissette gets checked in the back, comes out to Machad. Machad tries to make a pass, knocked away. Here's Stetton. He's got Morissette sitting up there, nobody on him. Morissette tries a deflection again.
In the net.
Pass by number 24. Hunter Scott throws it back to Morissette. Morissette just scrapes it off his stick into the net for another goal. Clydesdales go up 8-3, 17:45 left in this third period.
You know, that's one of those plays, too, that they try to tell you even as a mite and a squirt. If you're in front of that net, keep that stick down because good things are going to happen. Morissette, really, I don't even think he was thinking about tipping that thing in. He just came in front of that, had his stick laying on the ice. Hunter Scott just banked it right off his stick into the net. That's once again, Hunter Scott adding some more points to his total.
So back to the action we go. Beeson facing off against Brouillard. Puck controlled again by the Clydesdales. Machad has it, setting things up back in their own zone. Over to Olsen, back to Machad. Long pass up ahead to Armstrong, off the mark. Carl Poss picks it up for the Ironheads, knocked off the foot of Blasco. They're going to give him offsides on the Clydesdales.
I was kind of joking. I think I might have said it to you before. You know, how'd you like to have a name like that for Leave It? If he's skating up the rink there,
yeah,
you could just be yelling behind him, Leave it! Leave it! Leave it!
You won't know what's going on.
Drop the puck, you can take it the other way.
Here's a face-off just outside the Ironhead zone on the far side. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Olsen makes a nice little move. Gets by him. Now Beeson picks it up. He's got Armstrong hanging out front of the net. If he can get it to him. Beeson's tangled up in the corner. He's going to get a whistle for using his hands there, I think, on that puck.
What do we got here? Boy, I tell you, that's been a tough spot in that corner here all night. A lot of pucks been going in there, and as soon as they hit where that Zamboni door is, boy, they've been taking real funny hops.
So the puck's going to come outside the zone, near side. Beeson against Brouillard. Puck knocked back into the Ironhead zone. Ironheads control the puck. Looking to set something up here. Both teams at full strength. There's a pass up ahead. Doesn't quite get to the lead. Ironhead. Clydesdales pick it up. I'll leave it, has it. Throws it down into the Clydesdale zone for an icing call.
You know, I tell you, those first two periods were going so quick. I tell you, it seems every 5 seconds here we're getting a whistle here. This third period.
Yeah, this third period's running a little slow.
They're milking it for every second they can.
Puck's going to come all the way back down into the Ironhead zone. Fontaine against Brouillard, face-off left circle. Puck down in the corner, now sent around to the far side. Stetton picks it up there, feeds it back to Ryan Palm. Ryan Palm throws it towards the net. Puck knocked up in the air. Smith gets it 10 feet away, left circle. Can't get the stick on it. And here comes Stetton across from the right circle and slaps it in from about 8 feet out. Another goal for the Clydesdales. That's going to throw them up 10-3.
Well, that's going to be that was a situation, too, where that puck hit the defenseman's skate and just laid there. Everybody was more or less looking around, and Stetton was standing by the face-off circle. He waited for that thing to lay down. Everybody had their back turned. I can't believe that Stocky didn't just try to poke it away because it was sitting right at the top of the crease. He could have poked it or done something instead because Stetton had 5 seconds to just walk in and bury it.
Here comes a 2-on-1 breakaway for the Clydesdales. Stetton out front. Can't get it to him. Puck knocked high in the air and up and out of play. Now, can you go back to Ismail?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you can. That's one thing unlike baseball. Well, you know, once you pull them, you can trade them back out. I think you were here that night when Clydesdales did that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, here's Skolnick against Morissette. Left circle, Ironhead zone. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. Number 20, Sailor Preston, knocks it around, comes around the near side. Bershad there to pick it up. Hunter Scott floating out front. Puck's now picked up by Ironheads. Dish up, couple quick passes, but intercepted by Chris Palm. Puck again knocked down into the Ironhead zone. Stocky comes out from behind the net, tries to get a stick on it. Morissette's there to pick it up. We've got Chris Palm trying to get in the action. Hunter Scott tries to wrap around, can't get it. Puck just goes off his stick squirts way out to the right side. Puck goes all the way down to the far side. Morissette picks it up there. Hunter Scott's just hanging back on the blue line all daytime.
Stocky's over here going bananas. Just
oh, that was a big hit. Morissette just hammered number 21, Dario Torres. There's a pass across to the far side. Chris Palm picks it up.
Oh, look at
Everybody
this.
onside.
2-on-1.
Chris Palm brings it. There's a shot in the goal. Hunter Scott again. That's got to be a hat trick almost. Right circle. Beautiful feed. Right off the stick. No time to react for the goalie for the Ironheads. And that throws the Clydesdales up to
Now I'm going to be facetious here, Stace. Now, that puck should have stayed out of the net. I mean, he was in the corner. Actually, the guy in front was covered pretty good. I don't know why he let him go and let him even get a piece of that. But, I mean, I'm thankful because we need that. But, I mean, that's just poor defensive play on the Ironhead side. But the interesting thing is I'm going to be facetious. You know, like a youth game here. Do we send her to running time?
yeah, what's that?
Usually 6-goal difference in the clock.
Well, that's what it is for high school hockey.
Yeah.
Because I know that from the last couple games I was working up at the station when they got the 6 goals, it was running time.
That's right.
That makes the game go a little bit quicker. There's a shot on goal, knocked away by Arnold. Nice job. Gustafson comes out of there with it, tries to get it up ahead to Tomasoni. Back to Gustafson. Now Tomasoni has it. He's got Stetton breaking towards the middle. 2-on-3. Moves around to the left side, loses the puck. Boy, took his eye off it, kind of lost it off his stick.
Yeah, he was looking. He was looking for somebody.
Ironheads come up with it. Tiers tries to put a check on Patrick Campbell. Can't quite get the good connection he was looking for. Chris Palm picks it up. Sends it back out to neutral ice. Ryan Stevens there for the Ironheads. He throws it up towards the net. Arnold able to glove it. Dishes it off to Chris Palm. Chris Palm looking to set something up. Now sends it over to Tiers. Tiers up ahead to Armstrong. Into the Ironhead zone. Armstrong's pinned up against the board. Here comes Beeson. Puts a little check on Ryan Stevens. Not much to speak of. Here's Brouillard. Pass over to Andre. Andre loses the puck. Here comes Armstrong. 2-on-2. He's got Beeson. He takes a shot from outside the right circle. Feeds it to Blasco. Front shot and a goal. Blasco on a beautiful feed. Throws it in. Such a quick. No time for Stocky to react whatsoever.
You know, that play there, once again, was almost a mirror image of the 10th goal. You know, why is that? You know, I can't figure out why they're letting these guys just come into the slot like that untouched. I mean, once again, I'm thankful we're on the scoring end of these, but you know, at this level of hockey, I mean, you need to make sure that you're not going to let someone just cruise in there and let them lay that pass right in there like that.
Well, back to action we go here. Clydesdale's once again down in the Ironhead zone. Puck flies up in the air. Now comes back out to neutral ice. Olsen tries to knock it away. Can't quite do it. Puck goes down in the Clydesdale zone. There's Machad there to pick it up. Now taken by 20. Oh, tried to center pass out to Patrick Campbell. Couldn't quite do it. Machad, boy, that's going to be a hooking call.
Yep. There's going to be actually, it'll be interesting to see if that's a slash or a trip. Hey, he gave him a hook, but. But boy, Mershon turned on the Jets there.
Yeah.
Boy, he was coming down hard. Although they didn't throw that 11th one on the board.
Should have at least 11. All right, here's face-off. Now Clydesdale's on a power play. Puck squirts back out to neutral ice. Get everybody back on sides here. 13-10 left in the third period. Here comes Stetton. Right circle. Breaking towards the net. Throws it up there. Rebound. Can't quite did it. I think the net's off the post, but they're not going to call anything. Now the puck goes out of play, so
we're
going to have a little stoppage.
For the longest time, for the first period and a half of this game, this Ironhead team was out shooting us. Yes, we had more opportunities, but they were out shooting us. I tell you, I think they've had one shot on goal here probably in the last 10 minutes of playing time.
Yep. There's a throw up front. That should be another goal, sure enough. But I think they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah, they're giving it to him. Someone's throwing a hat for a hat trick too. I'm not sure who got that one.
I think it was more. I think it was Morset. Morset hanging right out front. I thought he might have been in the crease, but they didn't call it.
Just talking to Evan, that was his brother Williams up there. Gonna try and throw the hat, but son of a gun, he just hit the net and came right back to him. Oh.
So 12-3, Clydesdale's up.
They're padding their power play stats tonight too.
I guess so. Boy, the Ironheads could not get it out of their zone. Here it goes again. That one goes out of play. A little hockey puck for the kids. Somehow squirted through the net. Just hang on to it, pal.
Oh, don't throw it back. Don't throw it back. Yeah, see, the referee told him to keep it.
Yeah.
That's a souvenir.
Here's a face-off right circle. Need a puck. Ooh, that's no good. Nice toss.
Would have been quicker to just let the kid give it back.
There's a face-off. Right circle down in the Ironhead zone. Ironheads come out of there with it. Pass over to Patrick Campbell, near side. Couple nice checking going on. That's the last thing you need now is some fights.
Well, that's going to be the interesting thing is to see.
Oh, a little 2-for-1 action on that check.
Yeah.
Here comes Brandon Leavitt all the way up, bringing it up into the Clydesdale zone. Puck goes behind the net. Doig there able to pick it up for the Clydesdales. Pass over to Blaskow. Blaskow's looking for Armstrong. No, he decides to keep it. Skating up front. Dishes it to Ryan Palm. He pulls up and throws it down into the zone. Stocky able to knock it wide left of the net. Ironheads pick it up. Here comes Smith. Tries to put a check on, but he goes down himself. Puck squirts down into the Clydesdale zone. And we're going to get a fight right in front of the booth here.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Batello's been pretty quiet all night, and I don't know why he's mixing it up here. Yeah.
Yep, so Patello's going to go to the penalty box.
Yeah, and so it's going to take Nate Smith, too.
Yep, so is Smith.
Well, I'm noticing some changes here, too, and I guess I really haven't commented a whole lot about it earlier in the game. But I know we commented about Machad playing back on D, but we were really seeing him using the Palm brothers sparingly. And I noticed now he's moved Machad back up here for the third period, and we're starting to see the Palm brothers back on D. So I don't know what was going on there. If there's a reason he was maybe trying to set a point or an example.
So it looks like it's going to be, 4-on-4?
No, it'll be 5-on-5. They're going to be, okay, so we're going to go to the power play. Okay. All right, so they're going to give him an extra minor for high stick.
So back to action we go. Face off down in the left circle. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Olsen has it at the blue line. Sends it over to Machad. Straight on shot. Throws it up towards the net. Fontaine on the rebound. Can't get it in, but Blaskow comes up with it. Back out to Olsen. Olsen tries throwing it towards the net. Knocked away by Brouillard.
See now, watch. Did you see what number 4 was doing to Fontaine in front of the net? Now you tell me, why were we not taking care of that kind of business early in the game?
Yeah.
He was just beating on Fontaine down there. It's going to take them both.
So Armstrong
Well, yeah.
for the Clydesdales is getting thrown in the penalty box.
And Lottie. They're both going to get roughs. Oh, time to close the doors. Yeah, the frustration's starting to set in, that's for sure. But I'll tell you, though, Fontaine was taking a beating. Number 4 for the Ironheads.
Yeah, Riley Daly.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Well, offsides on the Clydesdale. It's going to bring the puck back out. Just outside the Ironhead zone on the far side. We'll get a face-off.
This could make this last 11 minutes take a long time.
Yep. Skolnick gets more set. Puck controlled by the Clydesdale. Sent down into the zone. Near corner. More sets there. Now Machad picks the puck up at the blue line. Sends it back to Stetton. Stetton look for somebody. There's a pass up to Morset. Morset tries to knock it away, but the Ironheads intercept it and throw it all the way down the puck. Clydesdale's on a power play for about a minute yet. Now looking to set something up. There's a pass over to Machad just out of his reach. Riley Daly is able to hammer it down into the Clydesdale zone for the Ironheads. Yeah, at this point, you just want to kill off this power play and get back to 5-on-5. Here comes Stetton, breaking on the far side, crossing the blue line, going around behind the net, now pulls up, more sets down there, Hunter Smith's down there. Here's Olsen, puts a fake shot, Machad takes a shot from inside the left circle.
Oh,
Now Stetton picks it up, floats in the air.
I thought that was going to come down in front of the net.
Morset picks it up. Puck sent back out to Olsen at the blue line. Olsen takes the shot, but nothing on it. Intercepted by Brandon Leavitt. He decides to throw it down behind the net for a little line change now for the...
Well, I think that's the first penalty they've killed off here.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Boom! There's a big check into the boards. Dario Torres, I had enough of that.
Well, he came out of the penalty box and he had his number. He literally walked out of the penalty box and went and hammered him.
There's a shot by Mershon, but knocked away nicely by Stocky. Doig able to keep it down in the zone. Sends it to Mershon. Mershon now loses it. Here's a 1-on-2 breakaway. Boy, that's a terrible shot.
Yeah, what was going
Christopher
on there?
Andre tries to shoot it. Puck goes a mile high, wide right. Puck's picked up by Doig, looking for a cross-rink pass. There's a pass to Gustafson. Near side, crossing blue line, back feed to Mershon. Mershon takes a shot. Rebound opportunity. Not there. Can't get it. Mershon again. Nice pass up to Chris Palm. Oh, beautiful job by Stocky. Diving out from the goal to knock it away with his stick. Boy, that was a nice job goaltending there.
Yeah, Chris Palm was wide open and Stocky dove out and poked it away.
Here comes Doig crossing the blue line. He takes a shot from outside the right circle. Knocked away by Stocky again into the corner. Tomasoni out front. Can't get a stick on it. Ironheads have it. Trying to get things out of there. Coming through neutral ice. Here's Brouillard. He just throws it towards the net. That's going to be knocked away to the right side. Chris Palm picks it up for the Clydesdales. 8:27 left in this third period. Clydesdales up 12-3 over to Iron Range Ironheads. Here's Fontaine. Pass over to Chris Palm. Up to Blasco. Blasco to Fontaine. Right circle. Takes a shot off the pipe. Puck squirts wide right. Chris Palm able to knock it down at the blue line now. Just outside the right circle. Now he moves it to the middle. Intercepted by Brouillard. He takes it away. Scott Stevens breaking away on the right side. He has it. Just throws it towards the net. Boy, it looks like they don't even want to take shots anymore. They're throwing them at the net from half rink here.
Yeah, it's funny too. Arnold actually wanted to play that puck too, but it seemed like there was nobody that wanted to take it from him.
Clydesdale starting to run away with the shots on goal. 42 for the Clydesdales, 27 for the Ironheads. Here's a face-off down in the Clydesdale zone. Boy, Ironheads controlled it but lost the puck. And now they lost it again to the Clydesdales. There's Riley Daly. He picks it up at center ice. Nice job by Hunter Smith. Hunter Scott working hard.
Oh.
What are they going to call? Penalty on Riley Daly?
And the funny thing about that, too, Hunter Scott came in and the puck was there, and he was just whacking a couple times just to knock it into the zone, and he laid a couple of pretty hard ones on Riley Daly. And finally, Riley Daly, after about the fourth one, turned around and just wham. And at this point in the game and the way this is going, that's just undisciplined. I mean, you don't like having someone snap your stick in half, but, you can't take a dumb penalty like that.
No. Here's the face-off down in the Ironhead circle. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Machad has it at the blue line near side, sends it to Blasco, left circle. Blasco back out to Machad. Ironheads take it away. They send it all the way down. Well, another power play for the Clydesdales. Let's see if they can get one in this time. Last one they were unsuccessful. Olsen and Beeson and Machad looking to set something up here. Here's a pass to Beeson near side. Crossing the center line. Now moving towards the inside here. Crosses blue line into the zone. Takes it around behind the net. Armstrong picks it up. Gets checked into the board. Ironheads be able to intercept it now, trying to get it out of the zone. And they successfully do that. So a minute left on this power play. 6:38 left in this third period. There's a pass to Gustafson. Gustafson crossing the blue line. Takes a shot from just outside the left circle. Popped up in the air. Stetton gets hammered in the head.
Yeah, actually.
No call.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He was looking at the referee for a penalty on that because his stick grazed him right across the bridge of the nose.
Boy, there was a long shot. Puck just diverted just right of the net. Real close to going in there. Ironheads come out with it. Machad able to corral it in. There's Olsen. He's going to take a hard shot. Knocked away wide right. Stetton. Take that. Nice check by Stetton, and Ironhead's able to knock it out all the way down to the other side. Arnold will pick it up there.
You got to give our guys credit. I mean, it'd be real easy to just lay up at this point, but they're still going at him hard.
There was a long pass up ahead to Tomasoni. Can't quite get through. Here comes the Ironheads. Boy, they just take too long to get a shot off, and it's knocked away. Nice defense by the Clydesdales. And they're back at full strength, 5-on-5. Doig pass up ahead to Tiers. Got Tomasoni on the near side. He gets it to him. Tomasoni can't control the puck. Puck goes down into the Ironhead zone. Pass to Smith. Right circle. Right along the baseline. Ironheads come out of there with it. Here comes Brouillard crossing the red line into the zone. He's down in the near corner. Now going behind. Doig, nice job. Takes it away. There's a pass up to Armstrong. Armstrong's got Smith up ahead, but he's defensed well by number 21, Dario Torres. Now the puck goes back in the Clydesdale zone. They control the puck. Tierce tries to send it up, but intercepted at the neutral zone. Tierce gets it back now. Getting harassed by Brandon Leavitt. Now Tierce comes up, crossing the blue line. Saying everybody's on side. Tries to back feed it to Armstrong. Break it towards the net. Pass just a little off the mark. There's Doig. Takes a shot. But corralled in by Stocky. Boy, you got a little cheer from the crowd there. They finally stopped one.
Oh. Well, and it's the funny thing, too. I was almost falling asleep because it'd been about 3 minutes there where neither team got a shot, which you're just kind of just like...
Here's Morissette against Leavitt on a face-off left circle down in the Ironhead zone. They come out of there with it. Ryan Palma able to gather it in. Now Mershon has it. Turns on the Jets. Breaking towards the net. Morissette's there. Left circle. Feeds it to Hunter Scott. Oh, just knocked up and over. Nice job by Stocky there. Ryan Palm gets it again. Nice defense. That puck's going high in the air and out of play.
Yeah, actually, you got to give Morissette credit. I mean, once again, Hunter Scott was right in that prime shooting area in the slot. But that last shot actually was deflected up by number 4, that Riley Daly. He just happened to have a stick there when Hunter Scott let it go and just tipped it up over the net. 4 minutes ago, well, 3:54. So
here's Beeson against Leavitt. Right circle, Ironhead zone. Chris Palm has it at the blue line. Now Ryan Palm takes a shot and corralled in once again. Got the glove working for Stocky now. So we're going to go Beeson against Leavitt again. Right circle down in the Ironhead zone. 3:47 left in the third period. Puck controlled by Beeson. Now sent around to the near side. The Palm brothers hanging out at the blue line on defense. Here's the puck trying to wrap it around Beeson. He's got Blasco hanging right out front if he can find him. Tries to feed it. Goes off the back net. There's Armstrong.
they're working hard down low.
Chris Palm now moved towards the net. Boy, he should have stayed out there. He could have got a shot opportunity. Armstrong picks it up. Gets it to Beeson. Beeson gets checked into the board. Now Beeson has it pinned against the corner of the near side. Puck squirts out. Chris Palm now has it. Blasco just can't get his stick on it. Puck is cleared back out to neutral ice. Here comes Ryan Palm crossing the blue line, far side. Knocked away by an Ironhead. Now Chris Palm picks it up, makes a nifty little move. Ooh, knocked away by Riley Daly. Nice
Well, I
defense.
tell you, where was the slash call there? I tell
Yeah.
you, Ryan Palm's stick was just cut in half.
Tomasoni has it, right circle, trying to feed it out to Fontaine, and Chris Palm in front of the net gets by both of them. And here
gonna have a
comes
break.
number 20 on a breakaway. That's Sailor Preston, makes a move towards the middle.
Nice job
Now
by
he has
Chris
to
Palm.
pull up.
Whoa.
Chris Palm gives him a check, down he goes. Skolnick picks it up, there's a
In
shot.
the net.
Boy, the puck just went
What in the world
to
happened
number
there?
26. Finally, Benjamin Brouillard gets in on the mix. He takes a shot, and it just went, that was like a silencer. That just went in the net. Nobody even knew about it. I didn't even see a red light, but in she goes. And finally, another goal for the Ironheads. Boy, first goal since the first period. That puts them on the board now 12-4 in favor of the Clydesdales with 2:26 left to play in this third period.
And then Sailor Preston took a penalty on top of it. Well, he was taking to exception to the fact that when that puck came around, Chris Palm actually, I mean, he did drop him pretty good, but it wasn't a clean check by any stretch of imagination. He just came in and threw an elbow right to his back and knocked him over. And then after Sailor Preston put that puck in the net, he went right back after Chris Palm and said, "That's it, I'm not going to take any of that from you." And unfortunately, once again, another undisciplined penalty by the Ironheads. So we're more or less going to be on the power play here for the rest of the game. You know, Sailor Preston are going to take him 2 minutes for a roughing. It'll be interesting to see now. Okay, I mean, he's going with an interesting line out here with Tomasoni and Fontaine and
Yeah, Machad, he must have showed him something different because he was always so good on the offensive side.
well,
He
like
was
I
always
said,
quick.
I don't know if he was trying to set a precedent with the Palm brothers because I know there's been some frustration there, and because like I said, for the better part of this game, you didn't see the Palms at all.
No. All right, so we're back at it. Skolnick against Fontaine. Puck controlled by the Clydesdales. Here they come. Fontaine, far side, trying for the wraparound. He's got Smith out front with Tomasoni. Sends it all the way to Olsen. Olsen to Machad. Machad to Smith.
Oh.
Boy, that was a nice little design play there. Puck just went off the Smith puck and went a little high. There's Machad. Right circle, throws it towards the net. Boy, goalie not quite sure where that shot was, but went wide left. Tomasoni picks it up. We need somebody out in front of the net now. Fontaine has it. Olsen picks it up at the blue line. There's Smith trying for the deflection. Just goes high of the net, little left. Now the Ironheads pick it up.
That was kind of a different variation of the umbrella power play there. He had two guys in front of the net.
Yeah.
Just fire it down there. Let's see who's going to tip it.
Now the Ironheads able to throw it way down in the Clydesdale zone. Leave it chasing after it. Clydesdales come out of there with it. Here's Olsen crossing into the zone. Far side. He's got Armstrong breaking towards the net. There's the pass to Armstrong. Then knocked away to the far boards. Ironheads try to clear it, but Olsen's there to knock it up. Keep it down in the zone. Armstrong picks it up. He's got Blasco hanging out front. Gives it to Beeson. Beeson can't get his stick on it. Boy.
Boy, I tell you, Beeson should have just one time that one. He was right there. He put it right on the tape. And
There's Olsen. Tries to throw one up from the blue line. Knocked away by number 7, Patrick Campbell for the Ironheads. Less than a minute left to play. in this Friday night matchup.
Yeah, that opportunity Beeson had there, those are prime opportunities. You just take the shot when you got it.
Here's a 1-on-2. Leave it, decides to hold it up instead of just driving towards the net. With this point in the game, why won't you just take it to the net?
Well, right, exactly. Well, they've got nothing to lose at this point. They're down by 8 goals.
There's another puck for the kids. Puck thrown out of play. Boy, I'm surprised they didn't call that a penalty. It looked like he was doing that on purpose.
Well, what you got to remember, though, is that's only if you're in your zone.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you come over the blue line, you're in the neutral zone. Then that basically throws it out of the window.
All right, 30 seconds left to play in this period. Puck outside the Ironhead zone. Face off here. Puck controlled by the Ironheads. They send it down into the Clydesdale zone. Chris Palm picks it up there. Everybody back at full strength. Here comes Leavitt crossing the blue line. He takes a shot from outside the left circle, and Arnold's able to corral it in. Arnold doing a nice job since he came in. Only gave up 1 goal.
Yeah. You got to give him credit, too. I mean, like I said before, he's done a real nice job holding on to the puck tonight. I mean, in the games we saw earlier in the season, that was basically the thing that was killing him. Rebounds and rebounds and rebounds.
There's a face-off left circle. Controlled by the Clydesdales. Long pass up ahead to Smith. 1-on-1. Riley Daly able to get there. Now Stetton has it. Passes it over to Fontaine. Right circle. 3 seconds left. 2-1. Is he going to get a shot? Nope. That's going to do it. Boy, beautiful game by the Clydesdales tonight. Lots of offense and pretty nice job on defense. Final score, Clydesdales 12, Ironheads 4. Shots on goal, Clydesdales 47, Ironheads 30.
Yeah, what an offensive explosion tonight.
Next game for the Clydesdales will be Thursday night. We'll be back here next Sunday night, January 8th. Until then, this is Stacy Searing with Bob Chop. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the flip side.